Hi everyone, my name's Edgar. I'm the Technical Product Marketing Manager here at CodeRabbit. And today I'm going to be walking you through using the CodeRabbit CLI with Gemini. Let's go ahead and take a look. So I have my Gemini CLI open, but before we jump in, I want to show you what I added to the gemini.md file. I added a section for running CodeRabbit, and I'm telling it a few things that are worth adding and that you should style in your own way, and I would recommend adding in as well. So number one, you let it know that you wanted to run the CodeRabbit CLI for code review, and you run it by doing the CodeRabbit command, and you can customize the command to whatever you prefer. But for this case, I'm telling it to run CodeRabbit, run it in prompt only mode. You'll normally want to do that if you're using any type of agent, whether it's Gemini or anything else. And I'm also telling it to run only on uncommitted changes. I also tell it to run, it's a long running task and it may take up to 30 minutes. Missed a space here. And I also tell it to set an interval and check every 2 minutes to see if it's complete. Lastly, I also tell it to validate the critical fixes and recommended fixes and ignore nits or unnecessary changes. I also tell it to fix those and run CodeRabbit again, and that it can run this loop up to 3 times and let me know the outcome. All right, let's take this for a spin. All right, so I'm going to tell it to run CodeRabbit, and it's going to run on our plan. Rather than running CodeRabbit on the changes, in this particular example, I like to plan things out, so I'm telling it to run on uncommitted changes. I have a new plan, and I wanted to run CodeRabbit on it to identify any gaps and issues before I even have the agent implemented. Okay, the CodeRabbit review is complete, and it looks like it found 2 issues with the plan. And you see that it ran CodeRabbit again to confirm fixes, and that it didn't recreate additional issues. Now, let's actually go ahead and start implementing the phase plan, and then have it run CodeRabbit again. So looks like the CodeRabbit review completed. Let's take a look at the changes, or suggested changes. So as you can see, CodeRabbit with prompt only mode gives you the file, the lines referenced, and the type of suggestion. So this is a refactor suggestion. This is the prompt, so on and so forth. All right, now Gemini made the changes and is going to run CodeRabbit again. All right, the second time CodeRabbit ran, CodeRabbit found no issues. It's done. Now, Gemini is very much into testing and is going to take 30 minutes plus trying to do a test again. So we'll let her do its thing and get back to it later. But thanks, everyone.